Listen up, fellas. Let me spin you a tale about something real, something that could flip the script on how your body handles business in the bedroom. Imagine this. There's this underrated zone on your frame that most guys barely give a second thought to, yet it holds the key to revving up your performance like never before. Nah, it ain't your main tool down there. We're not chatting about chugging supplements, grinding through workouts, or shelling out for fancy fixes. This is about a secret command hub tucked inside you. And get this, by activating it with a basic oil you snag from any corner store, you can spark back that raw assurance and power you figured was history. Intrigued? You should be. Once I lay out how to pinpoint this spot and work it right, your view of your own setup will shift forever. But first, let's unpack the backstory, cause grasping what's going down in your system past 50 makes it all click. Here's the raw deal most dudes miss. If you're dealing with softer showings, it ain't cause you're slipping as a guy. Blame ain't on you. Getting hard isn't just mindset, it's a full squad operation. Brain, hormones, vessels, nerves, muscles all syncing up. In your prime, they're like an unbeatable crew, swift, tough, on point. But cross that half-century mark, and some teammates lag. Vessels harden up, not stretching like they used to for that blood surge. Testosterone dips bit by bit, sapping your edge yearly. Nerves dull out, turning fireworks into whispers. And those core pelvic muscles, the ones that lock in the flow, they slack off, letting things deflate mid-game. Ring any bells? Pretty much every man over 50 hits this wall somehow. But bust this myth, it ain't game over. Your rig can rally, you just gotta know the trigger. If you're just tuning in, call me Dr. Jocelyn. For the last half-decade, I've zeroed in on guiding guys over 50 to snag back their zip, their muscle, and yeah, their swagger under the sheets. I've coached fellas who were straight up defeated, convinced their peak was dust. And I've watched straightforward, earth-grown methods hand them their groove back. No risky meds, no marathon drills, no red-faced moments. Today, I'm dropping one of the easiest, most slept-on tricks that's delivered results over and over. A castor oil rub down on this one killer zone, but hold up. Before the play-by-play, let's tally the top 5 ways this hidden hub steers your game. Hear 'em out, and you'll get why it outshines most everything. 5. Skipping the pelvic floor squat. That bulbospongiosus muscle? It's your lockdown valve, trapping blood in place when things heat up. Let it weaken, and the pressure leaks. Softness creeps in. Hit the right rub, and it jolts awake like kickstarting a vintage motor. 4. Dismissing the pudendal nerve. This bad boy is your sensation superhighway, shuttling every vibe from down south to HQ upstairs. If it's dragging, thrills fade to flat. A targeted massage perks it up, bringing the spark back to life. 3. Shorting on circulation. No flow, no show. End of story. The perineal zone's loaded with pipes pumping to your key tissues. Soft castor oil strokes coax them to widen, flooding in that fresh, oxygen-packed rush. 2. Letting knots pile up. Decades of desk time, worry, and slouchy stance cinch those hip-deep muscles tight, choking off the supply lines. Massage eases the squeeze, unleashing the stream. 1. Neglecting the lymphatics. Your internal janitors flushing out junk. When they're backed up, crud sticks around, stalling fixes. Castor oil dives in, kickstarting the drain, boosting repair and that all-around glow. Boom! See how this spot ties into every vital link. Flow, signals, strength, balance, renewal. That's our focus here. Alright, time to get hands-on. Here's the drill for trying this solo. Prep. Scrub and pat dry that stretch between your sac and back door, the perineum. Heat the goods. Grab a teaspoon of straight-up cold-pressed castor oil. Rub it warm in your hands. Set up. Recline or perch easy, legs a tad spread. The move. Go slow, steady pressure in loops for 2 to 3 minutes. Sense the tissue below, but ditch any hurt. Amp it. Slap on a toasty moist cloth for 10 to 15 minutes to sink it deeper and crank the flow. Hit it once at nightfall, let your system grind while you crash. Some dudes catch early vibes, warmth, buzz, beefier dawn risers in days. Others build over weeks. Chill, ain't about pushing, it's reprogramming. Quick timeout. If you've been stewing in frustration, shame, or straight despair, know you're in good company. Every guy stepping into my space holds not just body woes, but heart stuff too. Fading firmness? It cuts deeper than the act. Hits pride, closeness, your core identity. Listen close. Years don't strip your edge. Your frame ain't wrecked. It craves the nudge. What hooks me on this hack? It's harmless, discreet, pure nature. Your secret stays yours. So, my dare for you this eve. Dive into that castor oil ritual. Stick with it steady for the coming weeks. Back it with solid routines. Water up, greens in, healthy oils, some steps, calm breaths to melt tension. Feed your setup right, and it'll stun you. It'll prove that power, spark, and boldness ain't relics. They're locked in, ready to break free. This is Dr. Jocelyn signing off, affirming that whatever your mileage, you earn that alive, potent, self-assured vibe in your skin. If this lit a fire, smash that like, chime in below with your spot on the map, and lock in for more tips on thriving post-50. Your system's wired to mend. It just needs that smart prod. Stay solid and keep faith in your untapped might.